How do I fill my classes with clients that I absolutely love, that I can resonate with, and with clients that are going to stay with me forever and who are going to recommend me to all their friends and their families, and they're going to build my business? Well, this is a question that I keep getting over and over again with the people that I work with. This week's video is all about getting more of the right Pilates clients. It's all about getting that right tribe to follow you, to fill in your classes, and to keep as active participants for the rest of their lives. So if you already like the video, hit the like and subscribe so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. But also, it's also going to send out an algorithm to YouTube to be able to share the video with other people who are wanting to learn about how to build their businesses and how to fill their classes. So I have one simple tip for you here. If you do things straight from the heart, if you are working with love and with compassion, and if you are working with the focus and the idea that you are out there to help people, not purely to make money, then you are going to build your tribe. So I've had the privilege of having the same clients work with me since the very beginning. I'm talking 20 years of me working with the same clients, and I'm sure there are many more other experienced Pilates teachers who have been teaching Pilates for longer than I have, and they have the same clients, and they're all doing the same thing. We're all working from the heart. Now, it's not as simple as we might think, saying, well, okay, we're going to work from the heart, we're going to pay the bills from the heart, right? I understand, especially if you're a new Pilates studio, you want to set up a new Pilates studio, you've got a lot of outlay in creating this brick and mortar business, and you want to get some bums on your beds, right? You want to get some people on your beds to make sure that you start to pay the rent. So what do? You want to get bread and butter clients. These bread and butter clients are not going to be the ones that are going to be following you through to the rest of your Pilates career. But they're going to be the ones that are going to help you set up, so then you will be able to attract the right people in your own time. And knowing what you do best and who you want to serve best is going to be absolutely crucial for you to building the most amazing Pilates business, a Pilates business that you're going to enjoy going to, and you're going to be in running for years and years and years to come. And if you don't want to get bored out of running your Pilates studio after a few years, or maybe you feel that you're only in it for the money and you just want to sell it on after a few years, then your focus and your principle should really be on about what you love to do, what you love to teach, and who you'd love to teach. So figuring that out is going to be the number one crucial thing to learn. There are millions of people around the world, and all these people around the world need Pilates. Everybody needs Pilates. Now, I remember my teacher Lolita saying something to me once. Pilates is for everybody, but not everybody is for Pilates. And it is so true. Just because there are so many people around the world, they are not going to be your client. So not every client is your client. So with the number of Pilates studios that are opening up nowadays, and it seems to have just gone crazy, like after COVID, I see more and more and more Pilates studios, especially more reformer Pilates studios opening up. So seeing that you are out there serving the mass market and doing the same thing that thousands of other Pilates teachers are doing in today's day and age is not really going to set you out from the rest. You need to set yourself apart. What is going to be your unique selling point? What is going to be the one thing that clients are going to come to you for? If you are going to be the same Pilates studio, giving the same service in exactly the similar location with maybe the same technique as a competitor of yours that's maybe 5 miles down the road or 10 miles down the road, people aren't going to be interested. You're just going to be the same and you're not going to have any traction in your new business. Now, if you do your job right, You're going to end up with clients who are going to be super excited about working with you, who are coming to you for your expertise, for the value that you give them, and they're going to want to stay with you forever. And on top of that, they're going to want to recommend clients to you. So how do you attract these kind of people to come through your doors? The most simple answer to this is by identifying your superpower. What is your superpower as a Pilates teacher? What is going to be the most amazing thing that you are going to give to your clients? What kind of transformation are you going to be giving to your clients? So let's figure out how you identify your superpower. So every single teacher has got their own set of superpowers, and they are not related to how long you've been teaching, who you've studied with, or the location where you're teaching. It really has nothing to do with that. So superpowers are all related to the technical ability that you have developed as a Pilates teacher during your teacher training, and maybe during the time that you have been working, maybe you're working for somebody else, and the Pilates teaching experience that you have developed to this stage. They're the techniques that you've been able to develop, and you know that clients love you for that. Clients love what you correct them on, what you figure out during their sessions. So initially, my superpower was the absolute eye for detail, the absolute little bit of technical change that I would make to their workout, even if they've been practicing Pilates for a number of years and they've been practicing Pilates with another teacher in another studio, and yet they come to me, and after the first couple of sessions, I'm just giving them that tiny little adjustment in their technique that completely changes their workout. And they'll be like, gee, that was a tiny little thing that you just said to me, but it's completely changed my workout. It's making me connect more. It's making me feel the movement more. And I'm super excited to learn more from you. That was my initial superpower. So I felt, wow, I can really hone down into this. I really can figure out a way of marketing that and using that as my superpower so that I can gain more clients. And luckily enough, I didn't really need to do that. But if you are in a position where there are millions of other Pilates teachers or thousands of Pilates teachers around you, then you might need to delve so deep to figure out what your superpower is. And that's the technique that you have developed during your teacher training and during your teaching years that has given that wow effect to your clients. Now, you might have X-ray vision, you might have a powerful touch, you might have the ability to figure out what their imbalances are just by the way that you're looking at them. You know, these are all superpowers that we all develop through the years of teaching. So delve into this more. Figure out, maybe it's your X-ray vision, maybe it is your touch, maybe it is the way that you verbally cue them, maybe you are making the client sweat before they even finish their hundreds. You know, maybe you're able to open up their rib cage in the first few minutes of their session. Whatever it is, figure that out and use it to your advantage. Now, the next thing to consider is who you teach and who you want to teach. So look at, if you're already teaching, look at the current clients that you have. Look at you can write down a list. You can write down a list of the names of the people that you teach, the classes that you give them, whether they're young people, whether they're influencers, whether they are older people, whether they're busy professionals or people who come to you for rehab. Just look at the people that you've got, write down their names, write down what they do, write down what you like about them and what you don't like about them. And figure that out. Who are the ones that you really don't like to teach? So they're going to be out of your page. They're going to be out of your scheme. They're going to be out of your future Pilates business. Who are the ones you absolutely love to teach? Who are the ones that you can absolutely resonate with when you are giving your session and you can see how they completely get you when you give them a cue? Who are the ones that fill your cup when you're teaching them? Do you have any clients that drain you? Do you have any clients that before they even turn up, you already feel exhausted? See, so if you're filtering through these clients, your current clients, and you're figuring out who you like to teach, who don't like to teach, then you're starting to get closer to your dream client. Then once you figure this out, once you have identified the right clients, can you identify why you like to teach them? Are you energized by the fact that they're there? Are you feeling that you are able to help a student's goal, but it's actually empowering you, it's filling your own cup, it's giving you that whole idea of being of value, being of service. And understanding this is going to really help you fill your classes with quality clients, and you're going to market your sessions and you're going to market your business purely to this type of client, to this type of quality that you are attracting to come and work with you. Now, the next thing you need to consider is just identifying what fascinates you. So think about the workshops that you have taken over the years, and what part, maybe if you haven't taken any workshops, if you've just finished your teacher training, what part of the teacher training absolutely felt amazing to you. Say for example, the part of the teacher training that you did that was super exciting for you, that really filled your cup, was the more advanced part, where you had to work on the more advanced techniques, and that required the client or you or the body or the whole person who was training to have that ability, that physical ability to perform all the exercises, because we all know that the more advanced Pilates exercises require a lot of strength, require a lot of stamina, require a lot of flexibility, and not every single person that you come across, and certainly who comes through your doors, has those abilities. So if that really excited you, if that really made you feel amazing, and it made you feel that this is what you want to work with, this is what you want to do more of, then maybe your target client, your ideal client, is going to be that athlete who's already fit, who's already able to do lots, but they just want to use Pilates as an empowerment to take them up to their next level, to improve maybe their personal best. Maybe it's the dancers, maybe it is the athletes, the swimmers, the sports people. That's what has given you that encouragement and empowerment to be able to push through the more advanced exercises, because you feel so excited about doing them and about teaching them. You feel good within yourself even by teaching them. So if you figured that out, then that's going to be an amazing market for you. Or it could be, you could flip the page to the other side and you could say no, I've been totally overwhelmed when I saw this, and I feel I can't do the exercises, I can't understand the exercises, they're too overwhelming for me, and I'd rather not teach people like that. And that's brilliant, because then you won't be working with people like that. And I have lots and lots and lots of people in my circle who are not comfortable about teaching the athletes, who are not comfortable about teaching the more experienced sports people, because now it's time to refine. If you're teaching these people, it's time to refine. It's time to refine the technique, and maybe they feel they lack the self-confidence, or they don't want to. They simply don't want to, because they feel that they're not in a position to take them further. That's absolutely fine. But then what is their superpower? And then lastly, I want you to consider the kind of people that you love working with. So from that list that we've just said, we've mentioned from the list of people who you work with currently, what are their age groups? Are they male, female? Are they mothers? Are they retired? Are they injured? Are they sports people? Try to get them into a specific category so that you can really narrow down to be able to niche down to your target market. So identify your most favorite student list and figure out how you can work with these people more. Now, on the flip side of figuring out who you don't want to work with, you're also going to have that list of people you don't want to work with. And why don't you want to work with them? Do they drain you? Do you have personality issues with them? Do they come to you because they had completely unrealistic goals and they want to do Pilates for reasons that Pilates can't really help with? Just figuring out why you don't want to work with these kind of people, and determining exactly the type of personality, the type of person that these kind of people are, and who you don't want to be working with, is again going to narrow down and determining whether you are actually in the right framework. So what am I trying to say? If the clients that you really don't like working with are the majority of the clients that are coming to the studio you're currently working at, or maybe you're currently teaching, if you feel that they're all draining you, maybe they're coming with the unrealistic goals that Pilates can't fix, or maybe they have different difficult ways to communicate with you, and you see that there's lots and lots and lots of them, then maybe you need to reconsider where you're teaching. Maybe you need to reconsider how you're going to be attracting the right kind of client to your studio. Now, if you've already got a brick and mortar business, that's going to take a huge mental shift for you. And then that's a really good place to actually work with a coach and to determine how you keep that balance going, where you're filling your cup while you're serving this kind of demographic. If you are in a position when you're currently stuck, but if you have that ability to start from scratch and you want to start up your business, or you want to move and you want to open up into a new location, determine the demographics in that new location, because you shouldn't just open up a business just because you can teach Pilates and you're able to teach anybody. No, because at the end of the day, if you're going to continuously serve these people and these people are going to continuously drain you, you're going to get burnt out and you're going to really get fed up of teaching Pilates and running your business very, very quickly. And that's the last thing that I'd want for you. So in determining the right kind of people is brilliant. And if you know that there's lots of them in your area, that's even a bigger bonus. If on the flip side, you have more of the people you don't want to be working with in your area, then this needs to be addressed. And how do you address it? If you already have a Pilates studio, as I mentioned already, you need a mindset shift. And this is something that you do need help with. You need help with somebody who's already got the experience, who'll be able to guide you, to set you into a mindset where you can still serve this community while attracting other people who you really want to be working with. Or you could choose, if you don't have a brick and mortar business, you could choose to set up in a location after you've done your decent business plan, after you've done your research, where you know there's lots and lots and lots and lots more of the people that you want to work with. Now guys, I'd be really interested to find out how you fared with these little exercises that I gave you. Did they help you clarify a few things in your head? Did they help you identify things that maybe you didn't even realize that was happening with your current clients? Do you feel excited about doing this exercise? Do you feel excited about working more with the clients that are truly dream clients for you? I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. And guys, if you need help, you need advice, you know where to reach out to me. Click in the link below to reach out to me to communicate and see. We can have a free discovery call. We'll discuss a little bit more about your business. We'll identify what your superpowers are, and we'll identify your most amazing client avatar so that we can build the business of your dreams. Until my next video, goodbye guys.